Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog, Genesis dog. What Nintendo cats?
Hello, Woof, and welcome to the 30-second Genesis Dogs rating. Today we'll be talking about Total Football. And for the dog category, there were no dogs. No dogs running on the field playing with the soccer balls. None of that at all. So, 0 points. Sorry. It would have been cool to have a dog in this game, but nah, no dogs in the soccer game. And the splash wasn't really anything. There was a lot of credits at the start, like studios and people who made it. It was pretty cool. There was only 2 people that worked on this game, and I think that's a really quaint indie game kind of feel to it, which I liked. But past that, it was just the title screen and nothing much to say about that. There was music on the title screen, so that was a plus. And the music, I will give it 5 out of 10. It was just music on the title screen, and then gameplay, I guess I could count it as music. It was like the white noise of the crowds, and they cheer as they get close to the goals and go, "Aww!" And they get chant and chant and chant, and it's alright. Not really my thing, not really not my thing. I just give it a fair 5 out of 10. And the bosses, there was no bosses in this game. There was no real sense of progression, no difficulty increase, nothing at all. You play against other teams, but each team is kind of replaceable with every other team, because there's not really stats or anything that makes them different from each other. So it's just playing a team versus playing a team. So nothing on bosses. In difficulty, I did give it an 8 out of 10 out of hard, playing against the computer, because it doesn't feel quite fair playing against the computer, because the computer plays, well, perfectly as it does. It knows when it has the ball, it knows when it doesn't, it knows how to pass and shoot and score. And I'm left scrambling. I don't really have control over what character I am controlling, and they sometimes veer off weird directions after that. And not really knowing when I can have possession of the ball and when I don't. So it's just kind of a wild guess sometimes. But it does play fair. It does play fair. It is possible to win. It's possible to score goals. It was tough playing against the computer, but it's fine past that. My experience, 5 out of 10. It was an experience for sure. I don't know if I necessarily like this game. But it'd be fun to play with a person that has equally not as much reaction time as you do. But past that, even in playing the different modes, I'm not sure what mode to play, because even when you win, even when you lose, there's no feedback or any celebrations over any team that wins, so it doesn't really incentivize me for grinding out some of the tournaments or cups or anything like that. It's extended exhibition matches. Just win 5 in a row, so I mostly just stuck with just winning 1 exhibition match there, so yeah. In the total, 20 out of 60. It really didn't gel with the scoring system at all. And it was kind of a nothing soccer game, nothing football game. So it kind of got a bit of a low score, which is kind of fair. Didn't really edge much on the theatrics, didn't really mesh well with me in the gameplay. It'd be alright playing with multiplayer, I think, but for a single player experience, it isn't that much. Spin wheel! Please! Uh-oh! Uh-oh, Stinky! The Page Master! A game I've always wanted to play. I've heard it's kind of terrible. Let's go for it. Let's do it! And coming up next, The Page Master, 1994. It is a game I've always wanted to play since I was a kid. Had this the Page Master VHS, watched it a lot, and one of the ads at the front of the movie was the Page Master Genesis game, and it looked really rad, and I really wanted to try it out. So I got a taste of it now, so I'm happy. And the Wheel of Games. The current letter is T, so every game that starts on the wheel starts with the letter T. And if you want to help support my channel, coffee.com/GenesisDogs. $1 increases the size of the wedge of any of these and makes it easier to land on. $5, you can add any game that starts with the letter T to the game queue, so anything that starts with T. You see like Tanzer, like Twinkletail, Turbo. Any of those are fair game. And $10, any Sega Genesis game I use fair to that. Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, anything like that is fair to play for the GameCube. $10. And alright, thanks for joining me today, and I'll woof y'alls later. Woof woof.